The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Didn't say start. All right, let's get ready to have some fun today. If you haven't been here before, my name is Ray, last name is Reynolds. As I watch all the things I do, I tend to usually have about 7 computers in front of me. I'm one of these guys that I write with both hands, talk at the same time, and I want to do 2 things at once. That's just been me. But again, I'm the godfather of credit. Wow, what a name they gave me. Well, I don't know if it's because I built 53 million for myself. Then I brought in 2.6 billion at 26. When I was on KNX radio, that was fun. About 48 years doing that too. And that's how I got the nickname of Godfather of Credit. This is live. Wow. Now that means flat out, I'm going to be direct. Please don't take it personally. I don't want you to basically get offended when I say, get off your asset. Let's go get it. Bottom line is, I basically say you can't take pictures, you can't record. You got to put it here. You got to have it foreign. You see, if you don't learn to do things for yourself and understand how it does, you're going to be basically counting on other people. Kind of like what you've done all your life, falling like ducks and sheep, most of you. The other half, sorry, you're probably lazy. I like goodies. You like goodies today? You see, I'm online 6 days a week, been online or in person. You can play rags to riches. That was me. I got born in a taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. She didn't want me. I got to be with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. So the ultimate goal, your journey today can begin with me if you want. So what do we get to do? Look behind the curtain. The bottom line is I never accepted what they said to me as a kid. Put all your ducks in a row. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I just thought they were silly. So I need to give you some rules and tools. Get out your credit cards and your personal wallet now. Credit cards, you got them in your personal wallet. Come on, reach back there. Get them out of the personal wallet now. We're going to take every card, teach you some rules. I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough. He was security chief at TRW and Asperian. The report's wrong. Thomas Raymond Woolridge. Wow, they became Asperian. We're going to put a stick in the back of your card. Write it down, the little procedure today. You're going to write down the limit. You're going to maintain 25% always. Write that down. Never past 29%. These cards here represent 100,000 and 50,000 a piece. Now, if you just took the rules and tools I just gave you right now, you'd have 71,000 of safety credit in case blankets the fan, loss of job, or pandemic. In other words, you're going to create your line of defense. Next thing is they basically, what needs to be done is you. Half of you have a corporation today. Oh, goody for you. You spent thousands of dollars for it, by the way. You didn't learn diddly squat. Did you know a corporation is on the Secretary of State's website? You see the corp, they see you, they see your name. And when they sue the corp, they tend to sue you. What you might want to do today is open these up real loud and understand I invented division process in 85-86. I'm going to teach what that means. I want you to create a line of defense. Now, let's put all your ducks in a row. Well, that's what they said. You know what that means? 3 divisions of corporation and $1 million. You see, how are you going to get to the American dream, the $1 million corporation, win the lottery, get a raise? Give me a break. The only way to do it is to finance it through the corporation itself. So I got a foolproof program that I created for me. How I got to million to billion corporate structure too. The ultimate goals for you. Now, you recognize some of the clients? Gold's Gems, Superman. From there, college professor, Biola University, homeless. Glenn lived in his car for 3 years. I yanked him out of that, said, stop it. Ultimate goal. Oh, $1.6 million. Wow, Giovanni works for Pixar too. Little Karen Properties in Long Beach, California. And then we got 1.2 million in 9 months. She's on our YouTube videos. Oh, homeless people. People coming out of prison. Here's Freeway Ricky Ross, Ricky Dickety Ross. I get him gold and platinum cards up to $1 million each, get him a Home Depot card and other things, and his wife too. But recently I hear he doesn't like me. Oh, well, what can I say? You see, Thomas was in prison for 26 years. He came out and says, Ray, nobody will help me. Within 8 months, holding his hand, here's his first dump truck. You see, you got a goal. Now, understand, it's like, why do people want personal time with me? I like blueprinting. Let me explain something to you. I liked on the phone or video conference talking about someone's past, present, and future. I like creating a blueprint, okay? Because what happens is if you do what I ask you to do and do most of the work for you anyway, then we'll get to you a millionaire. But again, it's all right. This is what I call Ray's hands-on, okay, with you. So the blueprint, if you want, you can have one call with me for $199. Is kind of a giveaway. If you literally want basically to blueprint you, and that call can be up to 1 hour, by the way. From there, here's 5 calls for $499. Next, here's 10 calls for $999. The ultimate goal is to blueprint you. Now, take a picture of this page today. All right, the best way to send money to me and what needs to be done is Zelle, Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@rayscredit.com. You could do bank transfer, deposit, or wire as well, or talk to my CPA. His name is Scott, or our controller, and he'll take a card right away. But then you're stuck with me. So let's understand something. The biggest problem that most people have is lack of knowledge. The biggest mistake most people make is they don't understand SSN, SS4, and they understand how to get more. Let's understand. An SSN is Social Security number. That is an SS5 form. We get one number, and we're sized up like sheep and ducks. Before Nixon took the gold standard out, Roosevelt took all the gold and confiscated it. And then basically we had to get our Social Security card at 14 to 16. When Nixon took the gold standard out in 71, that means Mama had to sign for the SSN form right away within about 2 hours of being born. We are sized up by one number. We're we the people. Oh, goody for that. And then we're basically taxed on every dollar we bring in through SSN, and then they reach in the grave and take that too. That's why they call it the time of death. Next, we have to look at corporations, and we have to look at banks and grocery stores and cities. How does Bank of America bankrupt locations get a tax credit and write it off? Oh, they understand the SS4. Now here it is in front of you. So we're going to compare SS5 versus SS4, both IRS. Legal name of entity is right in front of you, or individual person. So your name could be on line 1, your name. You see, here's the thing. The SSN is 1040 tax return. People got credit cards in the 70s, 80s that using their SSN, and unfortunately, but the dummies follow to screw things up, and everybody followed like sheep and ducks. Next, the SS4. That's an 1120. Did you know that's called a tax return and a tax ID? So here's the thing. You never had to bring the pain home in the first place. I'm going to show you how to give yourself a second chance and to show you how never to bring the pain home again. Now, I'd like you to write down irs.gov. We got to play by their rules. SSN, SS4, it is known as a single filing corporation, so you never pay any tax, almost no tax at all. Next, the lack of knowledge makes people do stupid things. So we're not stupid, but unfortunately, most people do stupid things. Maybe some of you. If we look at the United States of America Incorporated, what did they do? They got 50 corporations. Oh, goody. And those are called states. And then they got corporations called cities. And then they invented a Chapter 9 bankruptcy under the Federal Protection Act. So they can bankrupt 11 cities' debts and stay in business in front of you. Your problem is you've been falling like ducks and sheep. We the people, corporations, a legal person. Stop bringing the pain home. Why I created division? Simple. I don't want to bring the pain home like you. And I wanted a second chance in case I screwed up too. So I like you to have 9 divisions starting today. So let's write down division of me. Write it down. I want to show you something today by using the SS4. If you allow me to take your name on line 1, I can set you up Asperian, Trangio, and Equifax credit reports right away. From there versus B&U. The next thing is that could be a corporation, division, or subsidiary under a corporate umbrella. Now let's look at a Lamborghini, part of the 20 collections. So here it is, a Lamborghini worth $1 million. The payment's $6,800 a month. Oh, goody. But here's the keys. I don't own it, but I got the key. If I guarantee the Lamborghini and I can't pay the $6,800 a month, the creditor tells the IRS and they give me a 1099-C. Now I have 2 problems, a creditor problem, shitty credit, and I have an IRS problem, shitty credit even more. Well, that's kind of dumb, and I'm not dumb. Are you? What do we do? Corporation? No. If you put it in the corporation's name and they sue the corp, they sue you because you're on the Secretary of State's website. That's called a duck and a sheep. What did I do? I have no intent to do fraud. So let's understand something today, please. I got the Lamborghini under division, and as I showed you, SSN versus SS4, I guaranteed it as an SS4. Now, I got no intent to do fraud, so if something goes wrong, I'm going to do the 3-step. Can you write it down? I'm going to disconnect, isolate, incorporate. I'm going to put it aside while I maintain the corp and the other pieces called divisions. And if I can't save it after 6 months, I'm going to bankrupt the hell out of it under the Federal Protection Act. Why would anybody be dumb enough to bring the pain home when they never had to? Banks and grocery stores don't. Why do people do that too? Now, when you sign the lease of a building, the corporation doesn't sign the lease, or you put the lease in the corporation's name. It's a division of the corporation. You sign it as SS4. In case something goes wrong, you get to disconnect, isolate, incorporate too. Why would anybody set themselves up for a failure? Next thing is on the piece of property. Now, I know you watch the tickety talk and the YouTube and the Google, and these guys going to LLC, blah, 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 get a corp, get your children to work here, get the tax credit. I've never seen so much BS in my life. That means bull. You know what? You see, corporations don't pay tax till they're profitable. So I don't give a damn what type of corporation you set up in the beginning. You're not profitable, you're not taxable. There you go. Next, did you know under the Fair Lending Act, you can get 99 more cards? Did you know all corporate credit under the SS4 is a write-off, interest rate and credit card too? You don't have to steal from your family being a duck and a sheep. All right, that's up to you. So let's understand division of me, division for each item. Now, so how I got the Lamborghini, something goes wrong, what am I going to do? I'm going to do the 3-step. I'm going to disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Can't save it. I'm going to replace it and get another SS4. I'm not going to stress myself out, and I'm going to maintain my 750 score and more. There you go. Solution for problem. Me guaranteeing card, house, or franchise. I want to never bring the pain home. Why do people bring the pain home in the first place? I don't understand. So a corporate umbrella, simple to do. So let's understand, if you have a corp today, I'd like you to go to the Secretary of State's website. I'd like you to find your corporation and find your name on it, and hopefully it scares the hell out of you. Because if they sue the corp, they sue you. You're a duck and a sheep. If you use your home address, that'd be kind of stupid. Hopefully you did not. And if you did, change it right away, please. You see, you got to put your ducks in a row. They told me as a kid. I just had to come up with a solution for them too. So when they sue the corp, they sue you. You became a duck. Well, that sucks. Why didn't you get a line of defense? By the way, I like to file them in California if you're in another state too, or file them privately. Is that okay? So you get 2 items, 2 entities, and that's how you play. Understand, very simple today. All right, if something goes wrong, you have no intent to do fraud. What do you get to do? You get to disconnect, isolate, incorporate a division. And you see on the corporation, because it's tax ID based, I can get your card up to $1 million. My next question, would you like 9 sister cards? Would you like $1 million or 10 million? You see, you can design what you want to design with no excuses. And you don't have to bring the pain home in the first place. That's very simple to understand. Corporate credit, write off, personal credit, not. Now, write down credit, loan, money. Can you write it down? Credit, loan, money. So here's the goal. If you would listen 100%, turn these up. We're going to take a corporate credit card. We're going to take 100,000 off the card. We're going to put in the bank, reference it 3 times 5. That will make that 1.5 million line of credit. Okay, borrow money is not taxable in corporate credit offsets taxes. We invest into a franchise, and if we wanted a management company to manage it for us, we have up to 38% left over. Now the franchise, now an apartment complex, 41%. So that's money to the corporation forever. Corporations live forever, we do not. There's your legacy. The faster you get to 100,000, the faster you can get financial freedom. Now, here's a Lamborghini, like I showed you before, and a building costs $100 million across the street of South Coast Plaza Mall. One of the $5 million mansions right there, too. And on top of it, here's $1 million race boat. What are we going to do? Simple. Those are things I obtained. Why haven't you? So that first 100,000 to million is what you should focus on today. Now, how bad do you want it? It's one of the yachts in the backyard at the time. One source, Ray Reynolds, it's me. I'll hold your hand and get to the $1 million dream. And I'll do most of the work for you too. And I'm going to tell you what you need to do right away, but it's up to you. So let's understand today. I add you to my credit system that I developed when I was training Ken Yarborough, Security Chief at TOW and Asperian. The report's wrong, Thomas Raymond Warridge. And then they became Asperian. So here, let's show you goodies. Let's get you to the American dream. Let me analyze you right away, please. And I'll show you exactly what I need you to do. I'll even announce your case number on Saturday at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. So that way communication is the key. Now, what is your goal today? Simple. Now let's break it down. You have 4 quarters a year, March, June, September, December. So how many days you have left of this year? Figure it out. Next, I'm online 6 days a week, been in person or basically online for 45 years, helping people like you get to millionaire. Anything you sign up today, anything during this broadcast, you get level 1, 2, and specialty classes the rest of the year. There you go. How some customers get there faster. Well, they're in usually an email or phone call program. So what happens is that 5 minutes or 15 minutes each time can help blueprint you on their way to go. So let's understand. Here's a private coaching program today. Okay. This is all classes the rest of the year. Once a week, you and I are on the phone, and you can email during the week as well. All workshops and specialties. Here's 9 divisions under a corporation. Now, I'd like you to get out your cell phone. All right, I'm going to give you 4 ways you can do this today. Okay, here's $25,000 of credit and all those goodies for $999. Today's the last day of the month. It's a giveaway. It's good today only. $50,000 is $19.99. There you go. From there, the $100,000 literally is basically $3,996. If you want $250,000, it is $4,999. Take a picture now, please. This is Zell, now. It's got to be done today. If not, you missed out the opportunity because tomorrow's the 1st of the month. Today is the 31st. This is an opportunity for every one of you now. From there, the boot camp is very nice. Just had one this last weekend. I had 16 people that had signed up at the last minute and they didn't get in. So I'm now having another boot camp scheduled. And the reason you want to go to boot camp is to reach the goals. Level 1, 2, and 3, broken them down. Specialty classes, daisy chaining, divisions, leveraging money, down on Bradstreet, real estate, buckets of money, and become the bank. So what's going to happen now, because they signed up and they didn't get to go and they will let me refund them at all, they want to get a hold of the 3 days with me. So it's very simple. What did you do yesterday, today to get to the $1 million dream? Or you keep having reruns every day. You're doing the same thing again and again. Well, that's why you get the same results. Do you have the repo list for cars, boats, houses, apartments, duplexes? How about probate list, divorce list, buying, wholesale, and brokering, supply, and vendor credit? You see, every entity like corp and division should have $1 million. every division as well, and supply and vendor credit. But again, if you run hard, by the time you turn around, you'd have a $10 million company. But again, it's your choice. The problem I always say is you. Don't think, just do. The next thing, maybe you want the expos, franchises, and hedge funds. That's why you want to get to the boot camp with me. Now, the goal is it's June 30th, July 1st and 2nd. And on top of that, you get the 18 books and CDs one time if you don't already have them already. So today, it's $1,000 if it is sold during the broadcast only. If you went to the previous one and you want to go again, let's have price, it's $4.99. That offer is only during this broadcast today. From there, understand, all right, it's during the webinar only. Now, the next thing is maybe you want to upgrade the package. You get level 1, 2, and 3 specialty classes the rest of the year. And on top of that, you want to start all classes right away. Here are 4 ways you can get into it today. $25,000 is $19.99. $50,000, $29.99. All right, $100,000, $39.96. Or $250,000 is $49.99. Take a picture of that. It is only good today because tomorrow's the 1st and today is the end of the month. And the reality is it have to be done by usually 3 o'clock today when we close the books. If you didn't do it, that's okay. It won't be offered tomorrow. Now, some people say, Ray, would you do the $1 million of credit? Well, that's about $45,000 of bonuses. I allow them to pay in full, $100,000, 10%, or they put $10,000 down and they can pay me as the credit I build them. Or they can discount it and they can pay in full, or I get the same bonuses. If they paid in full, it is $50,000 down. Without bonuses, it's $30,000. Ultimate goal. So from here, take a picture of Zelle today. Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@racecredit.com, bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Very simple. So I like goodies. You like goodies? I didn't like being used and abused as a kid. I thought it was hell, but I found a way. God basically opened the door. So God's gift, race boats and yachts in the backyard, buildings and Lamborghinis, pay tax, buy a Lamborghini too, yachts, race boats, helicopters, U-Docks, Harleys, Cadillacs. All right, I like goodies. Don't you like goodies? So now me, I accomplished every goal I've ever had. The next goal I have is being in front of thousands of people again. So here I am, white men do jump, stupid people say we don't. From there, I kicked at the lights at night. No matter where you come from, understand you can reach your goals. There's no excuses. I don't hear no. When people say no, I say thank you, and I'll go around that every step of the way. Now, the lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. We're not stupid, but the reality is you got to stop bringing the pain home. The #1 coach worldwide for the last 33 years, by the way, is me. 1,000 steps to millionaire, certified CFO. Now, I'm going to leave about 10 billion plus to the Ray Reynolds University. Me, I like to give away bonus cash credit to equal what you paid and put into a program with me, 100% or times 10 usually. So in other words, don't be surprised. I reimburse you whatever you pay for in personal business credit to take away excuses because you've all been ripped off by your friend and family member, probably too. Draw the diagram in front of you, please. Let's think. Bank of America bankrupt thousands of locations. So did Chase. So did US Bank, Wells Fargo. All right, Sam's Club, Geico, Cities. So the bottom line is they file bankruptcy on a piece of a branch number, get a tax credit, and you go home and go boo-hoo-hoo. That has to stop today. All right, stop bringing the pain home. Become a certified CFO and understand to reprogram your brain to millionaire status. The goal is a blueprint. See it, believe it, go get it. There's the ultimate goal. As we play today, let's understand something, why you missed it. I don't understand why you missed the boot camp. Reality is very simple. It's the only thing that gives you them steps to get to the millionaire status in the first place. So the goal is to repackage you. Under the corporate umbrella, corporation basically they sue you. If you do it by division based that I set up for me in 85, 86, you stop bringing the pain home. You put your ducks in a row. and we basically let me repackage you. The same corporate umbrella. As we play, I got a new TV show coming up next year. So the reality is that 6 days a week will be over this year, and you get to play. Here's basically some famous and rich and famous people too. What did you do for you and your family? You sit at the kitchen table. You got excited about starting a business. Then you hawked your credit cards. You got stuck, couldn't get any more, couldn't ride a dilly squat. And you hawked your house too. Sorry, I call that silly and dumb. You never had to do that in the first place. The goal is never to bring the pain home. Write down today's date. Let's project 90 working days. Let's understand I wrote Winning the Game of Business 45 years ago. Here's the books and CDs from Millionaires Founders Kit, Real Estate, Financial System. I give them free, one time only. When you spend $9.99 on anything else, or you pay $9.99 for the books and CDs. Starting a business. Oh my goodness, you don't know if they're going to push you off the cliff or catch you, friends and family and employees and suppliers and creditors too. All right, or fall off the cliff and die. So you got choices. Me, I get up every day at 2:25. I go to my knees, I say, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I go look in the mirror and stare at myself for 5 minutes. I've had to put myself in check since I was 2.5 years old. Today, you should think about stopping letting people around you cloud your direction. Simple. July 4, 2009. Doesn't matter if you're worth millions and billions, you're helping people 6 days a week. And at the bond adventure for 32 years, helping people too. 3 yachts in the backyard. Wife wants to take one out and watch the fireworks with a group of people. Okay. Next day, I'm in a coma. There I am dead. I'm in a different place, but I hear what's going on in the room. Tax attorney tricks my wife to sign a POA. Nurse wants to take out my heart. Jesus gave me a choice to stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. So my goal is to take away all your excuses. I had to move 24 times. I'm 11.5 years old. I've been shot twice, died 6 times. I believe I'm God's example. Our goal is to see it, believe it, go get it. Now, I got a book coming out this year called Jesus is Not a Drive-Thru. See, being a way of life is being a Christian's way of life, not a moment in time. Let's show you how to get past go. Very simple. Our ultimate goal is very simple today. Lamborghinis, Duffys, mansions. How white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. More Lamborghinis. All right, race boats in the backyard, helicopters, U-Docks, yachts, and Ferraris. I call it Ray's Rules. Is that okay with you? It's called See It, Believe It, Go Get It. I started my blueprint when I was 9.5 years old. Credit repair, sorry to say, it's a fraud. Unfortunately, silly people think they have a magic wand, and you pay them $100+ a month, and they rip you off for 2 years, and you still have shitty credit. You might want to look at the Fair Credit Reporting Act. You might want to look at the federal trade. They're not even allowed to collect money up front. Once you write down Section 611 today, you see, if you have a collection item, you can't rip off your creditor. You got to man up, woman up, and take responsibility and negotiate the debt. If you did exactly what I just said to do, and all your cards are at 25-29% rule, but 2, and I did a rapid rescore, you'd have a 750 score. And now you can sit there and enjoy it. Or you can be a CFO for the corporation or the divisions, and I call that a KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Here's your first 25 steps today. Credit Karma, it's free. From there, we analyze you. We tell you exactly what you need to do on your part. I'm the one who analyzes. I'm the one who reviews. I'm the one who calls out your case number on a Saturday at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. Our communication is the key. From there, here's the application you didn't pay attention to about when Nixon took the gold standard out or not. It's the application for Social Security card. Line 1 says name to be shown on card, full name at birth other than above. All right, SSN equals 1040. Your card usually says do not laminate, don't use for ID purposes, do not carry with you. But then it always says basically it's property of Social Administration, not you. As we look at that first thing we do, the 1040 tax return was created because you have an SSN. Your first paycheck years ago was very simple. All right, you thought the company you work for ripped you off. They pointed out the IRS gets their cut, you get the leftover. That's what makes us ducks and sheep. You should have paid attention that a corporation is a legal person and we the people. All right, very simple. It is called a, all right, single filing, irs.gov 1244. Almost never pay any tax anymore. Simple. You get one SSN for all ducks and sheep, one SS4 for the corporation. When they sue the corp, they sue you. That makes a deduction of sheep. Once again, banks and grocery stores do what I say, but they use subsidiaries. I want you to use division base. That way you get yourself a line of defense. You never bring the pain home again. So as we play, SSN, I got to rebuild you now. I got to make you a CFO for the corp and the divisions. At the same time, I'd like you to pay attention to SS4. I'd like you to choose wisely from now on. Put your ducks in a row under the corporate umbrella. That's the ultimate goal. So next, what do? That form there again, it says SS5 in the corner, IRS. So we compare it to the SS4. Line 1 says legal name of entity or individual person. You can put your name on line 1. Banks and grocery stores bankrupt locations all the time. Maybe you'll pay attention today. It even says banking and credit purposes. 1 per entity. Second chance to try. A corporation should only do 4 things. Buffer tax. No tax is due to your profitable. Corporate credit. All credit under SS4 is a write-off. Car, fleet price. And what do? Hotel, free buffet. The divisions are the line of defense. Screw up one, get another one. From there, they're cheap. Multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports, real estate flippity-dippity-do, and separate liability. Please write down divisions or your line of defense. A tax ID builds a credit report. From there, we get the cash credit we get to write off. I guarantee everything I say I can do, because as long as you're part of the program, it'll work 100%. If you screw up the program and you violate by jacking up cards or applying during the program and trying to push me, pull me, we're not here to do the Macarena. I will charge you a fee or I will close your case. It is that simple. If you have an open collection account, please negotiate. Past cannot change future. IRS has a form too called 656 of 433A and B. There are solutions for everything you're trying to do. Step number 3. Ultimate goals up to you, 750 score. If you allow me to analyze you, add history, tear apart your credit reports, get a rapid rescore, put you in class on Saturday so you don't fall on your what. From there, you get a $9.99 fee, and I give you a $1,000 card back to you. During the broadcast, I discount it to $4.99, have price for you, and the card becomes $500. Ultimate goal is take a picture again. There's your Zell, Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@raisecredit.com. Ultimate goal. So if you refer people, fantastic. You know what that means? I'll build you more credit, or I'll Zell you back 10%. Your referral has to name your name when they sign up. If they do not, you want to make sure you get that credit for that too. Just email me, ray@raisecredit.com, their name and phone number. I'll have someone call them right away. Ultimate goals up to you. If they did that today and signed up, I give you the books and CDs for free one time. Now, here's a phone number every one of you need to call. It is 888-567-8688. Opt out for 5 years, got off the national mailing list. You added yourself to the national mailing list as a voter, so am I. 412 times I sell it a year. Cable bill, corporation. Opt out for 5 years or a lifetime, please. Next, what we need to do is understand and plan the problem. I believe you've all been ripped off by a friend and family member. I believe you spent thousands on crap that didn't work. I want you to write down safety credit, but it's sticky in every card again. The discipline for this $100,000. So we maintain 25%. We don't go past 29%. We create a line of defense. Every dashboard now says 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Ultimate goal, what I designed for Yarborough years ago too. So the goal is never to bring the pain home and to make sure you have that discipline you've been lacking all along. Step 5. Now, the bottom line is you're going to have an emergency. We all do. And then this crap's got to stop. I'm going to crash. Screw my credit. You see, all cards use the 29% rule, but two. There are two cards you could jack up $1 million, pay them on time, pay a monthly payment, and they don't hurt your score ever again. It is your gold and platinum cards. Simple. Now you balance your debt. Something goes wrong, you have an emergency, what do you do next? Simple. All right? You lost your job. Everyone basically does the same silly thing. They run out of time, they run out of money, then they can't wait to go jack up their personal credit in 42 days and feel sorry for themselves. Every card I get you is very simple. I want you to pay attention today. 5,000 card in my hand. The average person wastes $50 every other day. When you need $5,000 now, ask your friends, your family, the bank, they all say no. My goal is very simple. The average person wastes $50 every other day. That's the payment of a $5,000 credit card, by the way. So today, let's understand something. The average person wastes $140 a week. You take a corporate credit card that doesn't show up on personal reports. You take out $50,000 off the card. Same payment that people waste and piss away a given a month, and you buy 2 pizza restaurants with a drive-thru during a pandemic. Ultimate goal. There it is again. White men do jump. Stupid people say we don't. Nixon took the gold standard out. Now I need you to write down Ray's rules one more time. Remember, 29% rule, 71,000 of safety. Use your personal credit to start a business. I'll give you that. Use it to run a business. That's called stupid. When we use corporate credit, we have to write it all off at interest rate too. So the reality is something goes wrong, it's a division. See, I want you to have your cake and eat it too. Step 7, all right, become a certified CFO, never bring the pain home. Got it again? As we do this today, simple, there I am dead in that coma in 2009, July 5th. I wish I would have said it went boo, but I couldn't do that too. H1N1, why don't you Google the address? From there, I've been in 2 comas in my life. When I was crippled, Jesus said, get up, I got up. Last one, I got to die, come back and help you. See, the devil's trying to knock us down and hold us back. But God's delays aren't God's denials. We got the choice to understand in chapter 18, corporation's a legal person and may sue or be sued. I learned that at 7.5 years old. They told me I was weird when I wrote it down. They went to the Torrance Police Department the next day. I asked the woman in there in the library, what does this mean? She walked away rudely, came back, here's a microphone, she's a book. I read the book. I was looking for a blueprint like you've been looking for. By the way, I'm your blueprint. Is that okay? So the lack of knowledge is why people do stupid things. Today, I want you to understand at 9.5, going back to that library for 2 years, I'm the founder of Helping Hand Industries. I got $100,000 of credit in the mail. I got named in the movie Dave. You see, every corporate division gets cash credit under tax ID. I even built credit for my cat to prove my point. Inc. magazine interviewed me at the Bonaventure. I taught him use plastic to finance your business. I'd like you to get out your magic wand and have 9 divisions today under a corporate umbrella. I'd like you to figure something out if you allow me to get the tax ID. All right, for the corporation or the divisions, I get to build cash reports. I get to build credit cards. You get to line yourself for checkbook money. Ultimate goal. My dashboard allows me to say SSN or SS4. Which would you like me to do? Again, 9 divisions are up to $1 million of credit. 41 is up to $5 million. We get to play, making you a money-making machine. Every card I get you, let me get you 9 more, please. Every division, every piece of property, every franchise. One gets screwed up like banks and grocery stores do, just go get another one. See, it's a numbers game, learning to play. But again, that's up to you. I invented division process in 85, 86. Now, if I get you credit, I want you to loan it out. That way you can enhance your income or replace it. That's very simple to do. As we play, I like goodies. You like goodies yet? Would you like some goodies for your corporation and you? Double check your corporation today. Secretary of State. Find the corp, find your name. Use your home address, change it right away. You got to put your ducks in a row when they sue the corp. They sue you, you became a duck, which sucks. line of defense. All right. You see they're filed privately anyway. So today, if you want 1 division, 2, 3, or 4, let me know. If you did it today, I'm giving you 3 divisions for $399. It's a giveaway. 9 for $9.99. And also on top of that, I'm giving you a nonprofit corporation for free because I want you to file that and play that game too. But again, our goal should be up to $1 million of cash credit cards and checkbook money. So your goal today is pay attention. Let me rebuild you. 100,000 to 1 million. Very simple. The goal would be Dun & Bradstreet and OPN money, supply and vendor credit. As we play, write down section 179 for the equipment allowance offset taxes on the corporation too. We get to play some more. Now there are 10 great credit cards. When I build you up over here and I give credit to the corporate divisions, I like the green Spark up to 100,000 times 9, the blue B of A times 9, the Wells Fargo Gray times 9, and then the Ink card times 9, and the American Express times 9. By the way, that's up to $5 million of credit, not even counting the other 5 cards. So if you like checkbook money, understand what it says, even B of A online, unsecured line of credit, because you have to have a 2-year corporation, ultimate goal. So the banks and grocery stores having fun. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, US Bank, and Navy Fed, and more. They give checkbook money, by the way. That's why you want to focus on 3 divisions, up to $5.4 million of checkbook money. The ultimate goal. Now, if you want a corporation from last year filed anywhere you want in any state, you can do that too. Or you can wait till next year. Now I have some in stock. $999 if you call the office. If not, you can sell $299 during this broadcast, and I give it to you for $299. It's a giveaway. But again, it's a Zell. As we play, I got 8 specialty classes every Saturday at 8 a.m. I have 10 classes on Saturday. This Saturday, it's real estate at 8 o'clock in the morning. So the goal is $999 for 90 days, or on top of that, it's $499 per class. As you play, this crap has to stop. I don't understand stupid, to be honest with you. No one ever had to bring the pain home in the first place. Knowing that these cards don't fluctuate your credit and you can max them up $1 million, there's your safety. Maintain your 750 from now on. Every cash application requires a certified CFO. If you have problems placing an order, all you got to do is email me a name and a phone number. All right, and I'll have someone call you right away. Now, using personal credit to start a business, I'll understand that. To build it, no, that's called stupid. From there, we use corporate credit because everything under that is borrow money is not taxable. Division screws up, get rid of the piece. Never bring the pain to the corporate or your family. Get a lifetime income too. That's your cake and eat it too. Ray's rules. Become a certified CFO, never bring the pain home. I give you a check for $1 million hypothetically. You put it in your personal account. What do you get to keep? $375. I would have told you put it in a division of you. Keep all the money, pay all the bills first, then pay tax on the leftover. No leftover, no tax, seems to be. So the United States of America Incorporated gets 50 corps called states and states corp called cities. And they file 11 cities file bankruptcy. They create a Chapter 9 bankruptcy just in case blank hits the fan. They wipe all the debt in front of you. You could do the same thing as long as you have no intent to do fraud. You could play and never bring the pain home again. Google bankruptcy today, please. You have to make a decision the next time blank hits the fan. Is it you, your SSN, and your family too, or is it corp division subsidiary? Ultimate goal. So now as we play, let me add you to my credit system. I can build you up to $1 million. Ultimate goal, you go to class, you don't fall in you what, and you pay attention to. Here's a starter package today. Credit rebuilding, rapid score. Articles, office tax ID free if you don't have them. Set up level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. $999, and I'm going to build you 10,000 of credit. There you go, 10 times your money. From there, I'm going to analyze you, add history, start popping credit right away, and you become a certified CFO. As I repackage you for 90 days, I give you the level 1 with me. You see, the discount is during the webinar only. So if you did that today, now, if you need the books and CDs one time too, there you go. There's your Zell. Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@racecredit.com. Run your life, beat your doubt, run your race, get out of my way while I rebuild you. From there, I'd like you to understand how to get past go. God's gift, mansions in the harbor, race boats and yachts too, helicopters, Lamborghinis, and buildings too. I would like you to change your driver's license today to P.O. Box mailing address, but do what you want to do. It's up to you. From there, I'd like you to think about the car you drive today, because you let them switch you for 5 hours plus, treat you like a duck and a sheep. All right, you lost 5,000, got 9 inquiries. It's not the way you buy a car. You buy it my way, fleet price tax ID division. Then it never shows up on personal credit report. Done with gap insurance. Lose a house and a car, they tell the IRS it's a 1099-C. Now you get a double problem. Registered owner should be a division of a corporation, so they get diddly squat. Why not? From there, let's understand how to play today. Every registered owner should be a division, all right, and every piece of property too. You see, if they slip and fall and they sue you and they screw you up someday, your paycheck should offset by your house payment. Amazon didn't pay any tax on the first 10 billion to trillion. They're worth 2 trillion now. Why would they do that? They know how to play. There's no loophole. They're doing exactly what they're allowed to do. He used Twitter. He bought it in 24 hours, all right, literally from a line of credit. And I call him Twilly dumb. He screwed it all up, but he's got a spaceship. So is the other guy. The other guy just bankrupted. Simple to do. So you could play the game if you want to win. All right, and join the club too. Ultimate goal. So Carl here uses his lines of credit to offset his taxes. Disney just wrote an IOU to themselves. It's in Newsweek. Borrow money's not taxable. So if you want that personal holding hand by me, you might want to consider getting a phone call or two. The ultimate goal is very simple today. 1 call today, if it's Zelled, is $199. All right, 5 calls is $499, and 10 calls are $999. Now we got some blueprint time. Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@racecredit.com. Run your life through the corporate in conjunction. Ultimate goal, very simple to do. Next, pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. You see, your paycheck's taxable income. You should yell no and start driving a company car like I do, step 17. From there, why don't you look at an SS4 today? IRS.gov, public record. It'll say banking and credit purposes on the form. You never had to be a duck or a sheep. You did that because you follow like one too. Nixon cooked the gold standard out. Mama in there signed the SSN for the baby within 2 hours or less. So let's understand, to me, everything's rules and tools. Escrow, close, homestead, trust. You don't have a house and a trust, and they sue you, they screw you, they take it away. Your family got dilly squat. That's not how you play. All right, maybe you think today if you hire someone to fix up a property, they hire the subcontractors, all right, from Home Depot. And they slip, fall, cut corners, and they sue you, take everything you got today. My way, they get diddly squat. Why not? Why don't you look up an irrevocable trust today, step 19. The ultimate goal. So I get people all the time, Ray, I don't want to pay tax. I say, knock off the crap. You can't play peekaboo, the IRS making a mess. Wesley Snipes went to prison for 3 years trying that. Fined $5 million too. So today, let's remember the IRS has a form, 656 433 A and B. That is step 20 today. From there, I learned to be an OPM. Save up to 70%. No bill due for up to 90 days. Take 200,000, leverage it to 15 million. And what do we get to do? Borrow money is not taxable. All right, line of defense. Step 21 called blackjack. We get to win. Now, what are we going to do? Here's me, 2009. My building was one technology driver run Spectrum, 22,000 square feet. Locations in 3 other states, up to $1 million a day. Got my life stolen in a coma. I got to come back and help you. What did I do? I used my blueprint. See it, believe it, go get it. I took out my closet divisions and all the millions of credit I've built over the years that I keep organized in books, ready to play. I will not bring the pain home like you. Your ultimate goal is very simple. 1,000 steps to millionaire. Become a certified CFO. Here's my schedule, 6 days a week, live online with you, teaching you how to repackage your life. Sign up for anything today during the broadcast of the last day of the month. You get all the workshops for the rest of the year. Why some customers get there faster? Because they're texting and calling and emailing all the time. 5 minutes to 15 minutes. And make sure I hold your hand. So here's a private coaching program today. Call every week. All the classes in 9 divisions. All right, you get doing this during the broadcast only. So you have 4 ways. Take a picture, like I said today. 25,000 of credit and all those goodies. Coaching, $9.99. 50,000, $19.99. 100,000, $39.96. 250,000, $49.99. It's a giveaway today, the last day of the month. If it's done now. Zell. Boot camp, I had a group of people that didn't get in, and they even signed up, and I didn't find that till after the fact. So now the reason you want boot camp, you literally have all the steps, these 6 steps, to get to even become the bank and buckets of money. So what's going to happen is, I want you to stop thinking the way you do, like yesterday, today. What did you do to get to the $1 million dream? We need to think about maybe repo list, probate, divorce, something. We can think every corporation and division up to 100,000 each in checkbook money and supply credit. Run, by the time you turn around, you'll have a $10 million company. Biggest problem I always say is you. Don't think, just do. Expos, products, and franchises and hedge funds too. Again, that's probably why you want the boot camp. So today, June 30th, July 1st, 2nd. From there, you get the books and CDs. It's $1,000 for those 3 days. If you went to the previous one, it's $499 to you. Ultimate goal. All right, only during the broadcast today. From here, if you want level 1, 2, and specialty classes, I give you 4 ways to do this today. 25,000 is $19.99, 50 is $29.99, 100 is $39.96, and 250 is $49.99. There's your goal. Take a picture. It's only good today on the last day of the month. From there, that $1 million of credit, you put 10,000 down. I'll build the credit. On the credit, you can pay me for the payments as well. It can pay for itself. It is $100,000. From there, if you want a discount at $50,000, from there you pay in full or $30,000, no bonuses. There's your Zell, bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Corporation's a gift. It's a legal person. We bill credit to the corp and the divisions. Each tax ID is entitled to credit reports. My system allows me to start them right away. 9 divisions up to $1 million. 41 up to $5 million of credit. So if you want 3 divisions today, it's $9.99. Nope, it's $3.99. It's a giveaway. 9 or $9.99. And if you did that today, I'd like to hand you a nonprofit, or you can file it in any state you want to. Ultimate goals, Zell. So today, what are you willing to lose? Family, no. Corporation, no. A division. If we play chess today, we're going to lose pieces on both sides. My way, we both get checkmate. I think we should both win. Stop bringing the pain home again. Simple today, reaching the dream. Think to be the impossible. All right, making millionaires every step of the way. Corporate divisions, training people how to be a certified CFO. Ultimate goal, I like to make millionaires every day. Let me know if you'd like to be next. Let me add you to my credit system. From there, I can analyze you, show you how to get the American dream. And then I'm going to call your case number on a Saturday at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time, so you know exactly what I expect out of you, as I do most of the work for you too. Never have joint credits just in the way. Buy a house, escrow close, homestead trust. Corporation, why people spend thousands, I'll never know, because it needs divisions too. Real estate, franchise, current business, and line of defense. I like getting bonus cash credit so people can write it off and take away their excuses that they've had so long. Step 24. So the ultimate goal today, that 750 is waiting for you. All you got to do is let me analyze you, add history, tear it apart, and add a rapid rescore. Go to class, we target 750 score. From there, it's $9.99 normally. $1,000 card back to you. We discount to $4.99. The ultimate goal of the card becomes $500. From there, the starter package, credit rebuilding, rapid score, articles, outlets, tax ID free if you don't have them already, set up in level 1 in divisions 2. So for $9.99, it's $10,000 of cash credit for you. Analyze history, pop credit as fast as possible. You become a certified CFO. 90 days in level 1 with me. Discount is only good during the broadcast, and you get the books and CDs one time too. There's your Zell. Ultimate Go, the corporation with divisions. Banks and grocery stores use subsidiaries. Geico, Sam's Club. So if we do this correctly, we look behind the curtain, we stop bringing the pain home, we become a certified CFO. We stay safe, we stay strong. We do our best, Jesus does the rest, amen to that too. At the end of the day, it's up to you. So if you need some help processing an order, you call 800-510-3338 or Zell, now. Keep in mind, ask for Scott, he's the controller, and he'll write up your order today too. So we do our best, God does the rest, amen to that too. And we never forget at the end of the day, simple, God loves us all.